Hey, everybody. How is it going? How's everyone doing? Is everybody ready for October? I am. Happy October. I am so glad that it's here. My favorite time of month. And guess what, y'all? Mr. Skull is back. My cup is back for the month of October. Been waiting all year for that. Hello, Missy. Hello, Uncle. So, the horoscopes are pretty good for tonight, too. I noticed when I was doing those earlier. So, anything new? Hi, Angie. Ooh, that's nice. I hope that has directions. Don't you hate those ones? And then you have directions and you can't even fucking understand the directions. And you're like, what the fuck? What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, that goes where? And where's this fucking tool? That didn't come with the tool. Give me a fucking hammer. I'll destroy it before I even put it together. I prefer to buy things that's already put together that I don't have to put together. But if it's easy stuff, I don't mind so much. Like the little thing behind me in the corner there. My shelves, I put that together and stuff like that. I don't mind that. Seems to be one screw that just it's a man. That's because it's a male screw. That's why it doesn't cooperate. Because that one in particular, they've all had a chat and they go, oh, it's on you. You be the pain in the ass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So everybody's good? Everybody's good? I haven't missed anything? Anybody want to share anything? Something fun? Funny? The horoscopes usually go pretty quick, so we will have a bullshit session at the end, of course, because, I don't know how to read slow. But happy October. Welcome in to Fireballs and F-Bombs. And let's get started on the horoscopes. And if somebody comes in later and they missed theirs and they would like it reread, I can do that as well. Now, we're going to start with Aries. That is March 20th to April 19th. Hello, Spirit. So we're starting with Aries. Now, October feels like your very own rebirth. It begins with a full moon in your sign, which puts your emotions at the forefront, urging you to shed an old version of yourself. Whether it's finally cutting off an ex or wrapping up a project that's been draining you. Is that a good thing? I'm not sure. Fortunately, as Venus enters your relationship sector on the 13th, your partnerships and contracts get a glow up. Maybe you're redefining a situationship or taking a big step with someone who meets you halfway. Towards the middle of the month, Pluto directly reminds you who is in your corner as friends and community ties reveal their true colors. Still, the end of the month gets spicy in your 8th house of intimacy, so conversations about money, loyalty, or even joint plans can feel like truth or dare, bringing you closer to who and what you can trust. Whatever you decide to do this month, pace yourself in your steps forward. Your mind may become sharper, helping you uncover hidden strategies or insights that could have been overlooked. Reflect on your patterns of being overly independent and stubborn while clinging to your pride. Trust in consistent efforts over immediate results. And that is Aries. Did you get that, Missy? I should have got the big straw. This straw is too short. All right, we're going to move forward to Taurus. Taurus is April 19th to May 20th. Got it. It's time to get real about the people and situations influencing your life. October begins a full moon, shedding light on what you've outgrown behind the scenes. Whether it's letting go of old fears that keep you from opening up fully or breaking a hidden habit that drains your energy. With Mercury and later the Sun in Scorpio, your one-on-one connections take center stage. Nice. He was like, I'm back. Yeah. This could involve having a deep conversation with a significant other about your future or finally resolving issues with a friend or a business partner. In the meantime, refine your daily routines. Consider romanticizing your morning routine or finding a balance between work and self-care. Having said that, the new moon in Libra is an invitation and much needed reset for your wellness and work habits. By the end of the month, Mercury in Sagittarius brings intimacy and shared resources into focus. So maybe you'll be getting some at the end of the month. Focus on clarity, communication, and discernment this month. You do not need to respond to everyone or everything in order to be worthy of love, rest, or happiness. Ask yourself who you trust and want to be around the most, and others need to get the boot. Create space for your aligned connections while protecting your energy, and don't isolate to avoid mistakes. Okay. Gemini, May 20th to June 20th. There's no such thing as perfect, so take it day by day. The full moon in Aries brings emphasis to your friendships and community affairs, which could mean saying yes to a spontaneous night out with your coworkers or realizing a group project has officially run its course. With Mercury and later the Sun moving through Scorpio and routine zone, you're motivated to streamline your schedule, whether it's finally meal prepping to save time or putting new systems in place so your to-do list doesn't get the best of you. Love and creativity get a sweet boost as Venus enters Libra, sprinkling magic on romance and self-expression. You might find yourself flirting more freely, diving into a hobby that sparks joy, or planning a fun date night with your crush. The new moon encourages you to set intentions around pleasure, but by the time Mercury enters Sagittarius, relationships take center stage and conversations with partners expand into big picture dreams. Now, that sure sounded like it was Taurus that was getting some, though, but I'm pretty sure if you played your cards right, young lady, that Gemini could be getting laid tonight. Yes, ma'am. All right, now Cancer is the next one, and that is June 20th to July 22nd. This month is pulling you out of your shell and onto the main stage. It begins with a full moon, lighting up your career sector, which means wrapping up a big project, finally getting recognition for your hard work, or realizing it's time to pivot in a new direction. Keep in mind, this is my horoscope. Meanwhile, Mercury and later the Sun will slither through Scorpio, energizing your creative and romantic sector, sparking ideas and potential passion projects. This could mean falling head over heels for a crush or rediscovering the fun in something you've set aside. I can pretty much guarantee that's not going to happen. It's none of that. None of that is going. It's just no. In its sign of rulership, Venus in Libra and the new moon invite you to freshen up your space and personal routines. Maybe you're redecorating your living room, hosting loved ones, or simply finding comfort in the self-love rituals that make you feel safe. Pluto, direct in your intimacy sector, also brings clarity around shared resources or emotional bonds, as it is time to see who's really all in. You're in for an exciting year, though. You've been carrying pain from your past, and that keeps you from feeling happy in the here and now. Focus on your mind, body, and heart, and you'll realize how much space has been taken up by focusing on the wrong thing. Lots of things open up for you, and you need to embrace these new beliefs about yourself, what you deserve, and where you're going. Oops. There we go. All right, Leo. Where's my Leo? July 22nd to August 22nd. You listening, Uncle? You're expanding your world in the best possible ways. This month kicks off with full moon in Aries, igniting your 9th house of adventure, which could mean wrapping up a class, planning a big trip, or finally hitting publish on something that shares your wisdom. On a personal note, Mercury and eventually the Sun in Scorpio draw your attention to family and emotional roots, whether it's tackling a home project, reconnecting with relatives, or having those deeper talks that bring hidden feelings into the light. The best part, Venus in Libra makes your words sparkle. This is the perfect time to update your social platforms, start a podcast, or simply charm people with your charming storytelling. The new moon invites you to set intentions around communication, commit to journaling daily, reconnect with a sibling, or begin learning something new. By the time Mercury enters Sagittarius on the 29th, love and creativity are front and center, inspiring fun dates, playful connections, or simply immersing yourself in your heart's desires. Own your growth. Pause and reflect on where your efforts are paying off in work, finances, or long-term projects. Don't worry about what you don't have. Focus on what you do have and what works. You may feel burnt out, but take your time. Things will start to fall into place. That sounds good. All right, Virgo. Reading the Virgo. Now that's August 22nd to September 22nd. Speak your truth because your words carry power. On October 6th, the full moon in Aries brings light to everything from your shared resources to your intimate affairs. Maybe you're closing out a financial matter, paying off a debt, or realizing it's time to let go of an energetic entanglement that's been holding you back. With Mercury and later the Sun in Scorpio, your communication sector becomes supercharged, heightening your psychic receptivity and nature. You may find yourself delving into research or engaging in those meaningful conversations that cut through superficial small talk. Money and self worth also get a boost as Venus moves into Libra, making it easier to attract what you need. This could be a raise, a thoughtful gift, or simply learning how to value your own time more. Look to the new moon in Libra for a well-deserved reset in your financial world. Lastly, focus shifts to home and family. Inspire conversations about where you belong and even making changes in your living space. Determination and forward momentum are coming. Now, these two energies together can help you to move forward from a past that felt unfulfilling and take you into a brighter and more dynamic future. Take charge and take initiative this month. Create strong boundaries and structures that protect your energy as you move forward and start taking bigger risks. Excuse me. Libra. Good. They better be adding a zero on that. On top of indulging your birthday celebrations, the month begins with a powerful full moon in Aries, igniting your relationship sector, which brings clarity to your one-on-one connections. Whether it's taking a romance to the next level, making peace with an ex, or deciding it's time to move on from someone who isn't meeting you halfway, you'll know exactly what to do. Mercury and the Sun will eventually shake up your second house of money. This means you may negotiate a raise, set stronger boundaries with your time, or simply feel called to invest in something that feels meaningful to you. The magic reaches its peak during the new moon, offering you a clean slate, ideal for personal updates such as sprucing up your appearance or launching a personal project of sorts. Your ruling planet also enters your sign this month, amplifying everything from your charm and magnetism to your desire for love and romance. Expect more compliments, sparks in love, or opportunities to attract what you've been wishing for. It seems fear and overthinking may keep you stuck in your relationship and or partnerships. Sometimes you shut down or sabotage your chance at certain connections on purpose. You need to figure out why or what you're afraid of to know why you're doing that. Rise above any lingering self-doubt and step into your higher calling. Evaluate your daily habits, health, and work life and see where the adjustments need to be made. Scorpio, October 22nd to November 1st. This will be anything but subtle this month. The cosmos urge you to step boldly into your power. It starts with the full moon, highlighting everything from your routines and wellness rituals, which could mean breaking free from habits that no longer serve you. At this point, with Mercury, Mars, and later the Sun in your sign, you're as magnetic and fiery as ever, ready to speak your truth and chase what you want without hesitation. Towards the middle of the month, giving your words extra weight, whether it's passionate argument or a flirtatious exchange that has sparks flying. Once the Sun enters your sign, you'll be back in your element, flowing with confidence and intensity. Mercury will also pivot into Sagittarius shortly after, bringing focus to your money and sense of self-worth. You need to celebrate your stability. You're good at taking the next step in life. Sometimes it's not in the right direction, but you have to slow down before making quick-witted decisions and focus on your home life, relationships, or creative pursuits. If it's the right direction, you will feel a sense of relief. Keep it up, though. So apparently Scorpio is not afraid to take risks. Even if it's the wrong one, apparently, just learn from that. You can always reverse and go back the other way. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. This is my biatches. So this is Annie's horoscope for the month. This month could feel like a secret that's unfolding behind the scenes. After all, it's not every day you have Mercury, Mars, and eventually the Sun journeying through your 12th house of rest, closure, and unconscious patterns. Let's just say your intuition is razor sharp and your dreams are incredibly vivid too. Nothing wrong with carving out more time for solitude, but when considering the new moon in Aries on the 6th, chances are you'll be ready for a fun night out on the town. Maybe you get swept up in a fling or find joy in hobbies that you've neglected. Mid-month, Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra and a new moon bring emphasis to your friendship circles, reminding you how powerful your network can be. You're finding community in unexpected ways, so don't neglect your social calendar. That means don't neglect me, bitch. By the time Mercury enters your sign on the 29th, the fog lifts and you're back in your element, swirling with fresh ideas, let alone the confidence to share them. It's time to recalibrate and get yourself back on balance. Let's find out where you're overextending or under receiving. Is there anyone that makes you feel burned out more than others? It's time to take a break from them or end that connection entirely. Healing and balance will be possible. That's a freedom of emotion. That is freedom of an emotional wound or a dynamic that doesn't suit you. When gone, though, you will have a sense of fulfillment. Capricorn, December 21st to January 19th. Your foundation matters just as much as your ambitions. This is especially significant to consider with a full moon, igniting your 4th house of home, family, and innermost feelings. During this time, Luna will put a spotlight on your personal life, prompting shifts around family dynamics or living space. Moreover, and later the Sun in Scorpio, your community and friendships are especially relevant. You may join forces on a project, reconnect with an old friend, or speak up in group settings where your voice makes a difference. Meanwhile, when Venus in Libra, dazzling your 10th house of publicity and reputation, this opens doors for recognition and potential collaborations. The new moon on October 21st is no exception, and it is the perfect for setting intentions around your career and personal persona. Stand up for yourself. Call upon your courage and resilience from deep within yourself. Remind yourself to lead with patience, self-discipline, and compassion. Just remember, asking for something you need is never asking too much. Communicate and bring revelations through conversations, writing, or making new friends. writings or making new friends. Sorry, I can barely read my own handwriting. Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. January 19th to February 18th. This month is taking you to new heights and for more reasons than one. On October 13th, Pluto will station direct in your sign, which could feel like a personal awakening, reminding you that you're stronger than you realize. This is especially true within your social network and group dynamics. Pay attention to who is actually in your corner. And yes, as soon as I'm done, I can go back and reread Virgo. Absolutely. Also, the full moon in Aries on the 6th bring light to your communications sector, whether it's an important conversation with a colleague or a pitch you're finally submitting. Keep in mind that with Mercury, Mars, and later the Sun in Scorpio, your career sector is supercharged as you are called to step into visibility. Whether it's taking on a leadership role, launching a project, or showing up with a renewed sense of confidence at work. At the same time, Venus in Libra and the new moon on the 21st bring expansion to your personal and professional life. Maybe you're studying something new or exploring new horizons. By the time Mercury enters Sagittarius on the 29th, your social life picks up steam, connecting you with groups or communities that resonate with your bigger dreams. Are you open to change or adventure? Seems you are, but are always hesitant. Stop it. Take a leap of faith. You could illuminate your career or public image. Wear your confidence like a crown this month. Embody your charisma, creativity, and leadership without holding back. You will realize then what or who has been dimming your light. And Pisces, this is February 18th to March 20th. This month is shaking up your sense of self-worth. The cosmos reminding you just how powerful you really are, and it starts with the full moon on the 6th, as it will ignite your second house of money, security, and self-esteem. Maybe you're celebrating a financial win or finally breaking free from insecurities that don't define you. With Mercury, Mars, and later the Sun in Scorpio, your ninth house of wisdom and expansion is alive and breathing. You could decide to take a spontaneous trip abroad or partake in a conversation that changes your entire perspective. In the meantime, in Libra charms your 8th house of mergers and intimacy, followed by a new moon in this area on the 21st. Consider this an opportunity to deepen trust in a connection or engage in vulnerable conversations that create a sense of closeness. Meanwhile, as Neptune retrograde re-enters your sign on the 22nd, a reality check helps clear away fog that's been hindering you from reconnecting with your true essence. Conflicts may arise, but it will sharpen your communication skills. Remember, it's not a competition. Stand your ground, yes, but choose your battles wisely. That way, nobody is hurt or lonely, and it's a lot less chaos. Just remember, it's an incredibly healing and happy feeling when you have people in your life that let you make your mistakes without leaving or belittling you. Make fair and wise choices, and all peace shall remain. All right. Are you wanting me to reread Virgo? I can. If you're still here, I can reread Virgo. Just let me know. Because if you're not, then I won't. No? Is he gone? Okay, good. Then I won't do it. All right. So if somebody did come in and they missed their horoscope, I can read horoscope for you. Just tell me what month. But they all seem pretty good. They all seem I'm just still shocked. I'm still shocked that it's freaking October already. You know? I can't believe how fast this freaking year went. Flew by. It's amazing. So, no, that's still. I'll put that to the side and let that charge a little bit since I don't have to have that right in front of me now. I did discover something new. We'll show after podcast when Missy's back over here. Okay. So Uncle's going to show us something when we're back on Clapper. So anyway, I'm waiting to hear back. I had two different contractors come here, and I showed them everything that I need done and want done and how I want it done and locations and all that shit. So I'm waiting to hear back from both of them. I went and talked to. Summer always kind of drags on because it's fucking hot and miserable. I hate summertime, and it seems like it just is forever. And then winter goes like that. Winter just flies by. It's going to be fucking March before you know it, and I'm going to be like, fuck, the temperatures are going to get hot again. Is there? Oh, cool. But anyway, I'm enjoying this. Today was 85 degrees still here, which is still hot. But for the rest of the week, it's going to be only like a high of 83, 81. There's a couple of days it's going to be high of 79, even though, I mean, we're looking at a little bit more rain coming through, which, I mean, we need the rain. So I don't mind that much. But I'm so ready. I'm so ready for cooler weather. I'm ready for cold. I just want it to be like, I wish I could wake up tomorrow and it be 20 degrees and just fucking boom. It's winter and we're staying that way until March. That's what I want. I just want it and fucking snow a few days out of there. That's all I want. Just wake up one day, it's 20 degrees and let's stay the same amount until March. High of 50 during the day and a low to 20. That's perfect. That is perfect. So, oh gosh. They're saying that this winter is supposed to be colder than usual. I don't know if that's just like here in Florida. But they said, I know here in Florida, they're saying that it's supposed to be colder than usual and wet. Now, I don't know if that just means lots of rain throughout the winter, or are we going to get fucking snow, or is it just going to be nasty? I mean, I don't know, but I don't care. I'm just, it's not summer, so I don't care. No, why would you want uppers 80s and 90s? That's disgusting. No. I want a high of 50, a fucking high. And that's with sun blaring. I want a high of 50 and like 20s at night. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, on the mornings that it's fucking 20 degrees outside, I'm outside in shorts and a fucking tank top. And I'll be sending videos and I'll be doing videos out there and everything in shorts and a tank top. Oh, I thought you said and uppers 80, 90 by noon. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, I got you. I misread that. Yes. Now in the Keys, yeah, the iguanas will just they freeze and can't hold on anymore and they fall out of the trees. Yeah. Okay. No, I got it once I read it that you said you were tired of getting. Oh, I get it. Yeah, we've still been in the high 80s this week. Like 80, well, today was 85, yesterday was 89. Like I'm tired of the high 80s already. And it's only one day it got to 65 degrees in the morning, but it's usually 69, between 69 degrees and 73 when I wake up in the mornings. And it's like, ugh, I'm still sweating because of the humidity. I'm still sweating when I'm outside feeding. So definitely ready. I'm definitely for cool weather, cold. I want to light a fire and sit out by the fire. I love sitting by the fire. Oh. And my poor fire pit. Man, my fire pit I've had for so long. And I mean, in the weather, like I don't take it inside and store it after I use it. It just kind of sits out there in the fire area, pit area. And I mean, it's goes through all the weather, and it's literally the bottom has fallen out. And those dome things that come with the fucking fire pits, and I literally have it turned upside down and I'm putting stuff in that on the top. Well, now there's a hole in that and it's fallen through. So my poor fire pit, but I need a new one. They have this one at Tractor Supply I really like, and it's a black one and it's round and it's like, I don't know, like a foot on the edge. Anyway, it's got these stars that go all the way around so that way you can see through it when it, you know what I mean? Anyway, I like that one. I just got too much going on to even think about getting a new fire pit. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. When I think that they're like 10 inches on the side or a foot, and they've got the designs on the side, but I love the stars. And they have some that have the wolf. I think it's a circle and it's got a wolf. It's, sort of like the silhouette. Those are cool. The silhouettes and the yellow edge. I love those. Eventually I'll get a new fire pit. Just won't be right now because I got other stuff going on. And I officially got my other certification. It's all complete. And my pictures, my before and after picture, the person I worked on was submitted and accepted, and they sent me my certification. So I have to go. I think Friday I'm off, so I will go up to my little store and have that certification printed out, and I can get that in the other frame. What's wrong with your fire pit? I like my fire pit. It's just the actual black thing that's just fallen apart. Like the whole bottom fell out. So that's I why is it so hot in this room? Okay, that's a dumb question. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh. Anyway, but I went and I looked at it. It is. It is. It is. It's just coming on. Whew. I tell you, man. Anyway, I went and I talked to the place where I always get my flooring, and I talked to the one guy, and he's supposed to be calling me with several prices because I did find this one floor, and it's not quite a true turquoise. Like there's a green one, and then it's almost like kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a turquoise blue, but it's kind of like a smoky blue. And they don't have any pink, so or purple. And the green one is just too green. So I'm gonna go with the darker one, I think, but he's gonna check on several for me. And he should be calling me one day and letting me know. And I'm waiting to hear back from the two contractors to find out which one I'm going to hire, because I'm going to, I think it's calming down now because, okay. Fucking hot flashes are so horrible. So, but I work tomorrow. 12. What is tomorrow? Thursday. I work tomorrow 12:30 to 5:30. And then, oh God, this girl. So I'm off Friday, and then she has me Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This bitch got me working 5 days in a row. And then 2 days, and then another 3 days in a row. Like, what's she trying to kill me? What the crap? So, anyway, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's only 5 hours a day, or sometimes I might have to stay an extra hour or something, but it's all right. And I'm always mid shift. I'm always working the mid shift. So they're definitely working with my home life schedule with the babies. So I can't ask for anything better than that. And as of today, we got $1 raise. So we just went up $1 an hour. So not going to complain. And then I don't know where Rita and, well, they're probably all tired. Rita was telling me she wants to come up for a quick weekend getaway before all the holidays and everybody's getting crazy and going crazy and everybody's broke and everything. So they're trying to come up with a quick weekend to come up. So I just need them to let me know so I can make sure that I'm not working those days. So hopefully, I don't know when they're going to try to get up here. Because I mean, it would have to be either the beginning of November. Because man, once the holidays start, man, it's hell. Once Halloween is over, it's chaos until after January 1st. Y'all know how it is. Well, we got to start planning this trip and we got to get this and got this. And now we got to start getting presents and start shopping early. But nobody wants to shop early and everybody waits till the 2 days before Christmas. And it's just fucking horrible. And I usually start hunting. I will find things throughout the whole year. I'll be like, oh, that's cute. Let me get that little thing. And that'll be one of Annie's. And oh my gosh, I'm going to get this. And then, like little things that I'll see for Uncle or Missy, and I'm like, oh, let me grab that. I'm going to send that to her, stuff like that. But throughout the year, I'll see things people like, and then I'll grab them. And then by the time Christmas gets here, Annie will have a box with like 30 things in it. That's yeah. So anyway, I'm not going to stay on here very long tonight. We've already done all those. So I will be live on Clapper for a little while so I can go out and close up the barn and everything. So I appreciate everybody joining me tonight for the horoscopes. And happy October. I'm so happy it's fall. Mr. Scully is back for the month. So excited. So I am off on Wednesday. I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to have to get much research done. And the game I fucking ordered won't be here until next Saturday. Good Lord. The 14th or something it's supposed to be here. So I was like, oh my gosh. So anyway, what am I doing next? I just shook my whole desk. I'm doing, Nevada. I just did Nebraska, and Nevada is next. And Missy, you already sent that to me, so I will be working on that. Yeah. So I'll do my best. I'll do my best to have everything ready for Wednesday, because this, like I said, she's got me working 5 days in a row and I'm going to be exhausted. Right? Today's Wednesday. So I won't be having it Sunday night. So Wednesday will be my next one, because like I said, I'm going to be working Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I have to look at the schedule again. I know she's got me working like five days in a row. Maybe it's Thursday and Friday I'm off, and then I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday again. I don't know, but it's in there on the schedule. Unless I'm getting my weeks mixed up. I know I'm off Friday and I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I know Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, no. Anyway, I'm going to have to look it up again. But I know I'm working this Sunday. So I'm going to have it next Wednesday. Gosh. Because the schedule is made out for the next 3 weeks. And I have it written on my calendar hanging up in there. So if mom ever needs to know my schedule, it's in there on the calendar that I have in the kitchen, that I put my schedule up there. So I'd have to look at it. But my days just run all together now. I'll think a fucking Monday is a Thursday, and I'll be like, oh shit. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I will be live over here on Clapper for a little while. And I will see you guys over there if you'd like to come and join us. I will see everybody right here next Wednesday. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, guys. Toodles.